Welcome to the video, and if you clicked on this, you're probably looking for a really good gaming keyboard, or you're just interested in the Razer Huntsman Mini. I got a lot of good news for you guys today, so stick with me all the way till the end. I promise it'll be worth it. So let's talk a little bit about the switches in this keyboard, because that's what makes this thing so great and stand out from the competition. It has optical reds. Basically what that means is there's a laser inside these switches, each one of these switches actually, and that allows you to get insane reaction times on these switches. It's going to be fast as hell, way faster than any other keyboard switch that you can find in the market, I promise you that. And that's what makes this thing stand out. It's really good, and you can really feel the difference, especially if you're coming from a membrane keyboard. If you're playing on one of those old crappy Logitech keyboards and you're just now about to get your first gaming keyboard, you're going to play with this thing and you're going to be like, why did I ever play on that piece of junk keyboard? Why did I do that to myself? Because it is a game changer, I promise you that. So if you're looking for input delay, this is the one that you want to go with. It'll definitely lighten your input delay. It'll make it feel a lot more reactive and smooth. So in my opinion, that box is definitely checked for me. Now let's talk a little bit about the size of this keyboard. This is one of the things that kind of sold me on it, because on my setup, I'll put a little bit of a video up so you can see it. I don't really have that much keyboard room, so I don't want a huge giant 100% keyboard on my desk where I can't even move my mouse an inch without hitting the wall. I just don't want that, you know what I mean? So that was one of the main selling points for me. It frees up a ton of room on your desk. The only downside is you don't have those extra keys like the function keys and stuff like that for video editing. Hasn't really been an issue for me though. If you do plan on doing some really heavy editing, I would recommend probably either going with a different keyboard that has optical switches in it as well so you get good delay, or just getting yourself some crappy keyboard on the side just so you can have those keys for editing whenever you need to do that. So on the back of this thing, there's actually two different options for height adjustment. Nothing too crazy here. Most keyboards I've had though have only been one done. You don't really get two options. It's kind of nice to see that. I'm sure there's better options out there if you're really worried about the height adjustment. I'm not, so not a big issue with me. This thing does support USB-C. I don't know if it really makes a difference whether or not if it was USB-C or not. I know it is just a better port in general, so they don't break as often. Just a little thing to add on. It's also detachable, so that way you can actually bring this thing to places easier, and maybe we'll see a wireless attachment later on. I don't know. Time can only tell with that one. So I'm going to keep it $150 with you guys. I have not used every single keyboard on the market. I just don't have the funds for that. Your boys' pockets are looking thin, but I gotta say that the Razer software does work great for me. Haven't really had any issues with it so far. You can edit your lighting, you can set up macros for all you TikTok floating boys. You can do literally anything you want. It even picks up on your mouse movements too if you do have a mouse, and you can track exactly what you do. I don't even know why you'd want to do that, but you can do it. So the software is great. You can do a lot of things on it. No real issues there. The price of this thing is $89.99 or $90, whatever way you want to look at it. So it's no budget keyboard, nor is it the most expensive keyboard. You're not paying $1,000 for this thing. It is only a small price of $89.99, and I do believe what you get is worth it, because I did buy a Corsair K55 for around like $130 or $150, somewhere in that area, and the thing broke in 3 months, and I've had this thing longer than that, not a single issue. Gotta say, man, I can definitely recommend this to anybody that's playing Fortnite right now. You'll definitely enjoy this thing. So all in all, I can definitely say that I recommend this thing fully. It's got my backing on it. I've had no issues out of it for once from a Razer product. Honestly, I've had a lot of bad luck with them in the past. This one though seems to be working great, and I can't recommend it enough. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys did hit that subscribe button. And if not, why not drop a like on it? You know, it never hurts, right? But all things said and done, I'll catch you guys in the next one. This has been Max. Peace.